hello Jan, thank you very much for doing this interview. So we are here in Bermondsey Square in London for your solo exhibition, and I would like to ask you a few questions about your work. So can you talk about how this body of work started?
Yeah, sure, I'd love to. Thinking back, it really started about 2 years ago because I had the opportunity of a new large studio, and I'd stopped teaching, so I had more time, and I was able just to really immerse myself in developing a new body of work. And I was a bit of a recluse, and so this work has evolved, and it's the first time it's been shown, and it just stayed within my studio for the last two years. And I picked up on themes that have been vital to me for a very long time, but I feel like this last 2 years has been a real shift because of the intensity of the world situation, really. We've had so many major global problems, and what we're facing at the moment is so different. And as a mother, I feel that the next generations are having to deal with us having got the world into such a difficult state.
Yes.
And artists always respond to that moment in time when they're alive. And I think that being immersed in the work in my studio and having this sort of frustration, I think, for the direction that the world has taken, which, if anything, seems, to be getting worse daily, made this body of work made me reach into the depths of my being to create something that I felt was responding to our time.
Yes. Can you tell me, you work across a variety of media. Do you have a favorite, and how do they interact with each other?
Well, that's an interesting question. I think I trained in fine art painting at Goldsmiths, and had this vast studios down in the docks, and painted very large paintings based in mythology. But other media have always been important to me. So I grew up in Vienna with a grandmother who was a ceramic sculptor, and right from babyhood, really, I had a piece of clay in my hand. So it's a very instinctive material for me, which I always return to, and I feel it has fed into the paintings at all times, both to see an object, a real object in our world, is different to a painting, but also that intense sense of a 3D object in space has given me always, when I draw or paint, I never use photographs, so it just comes out instinctively. But I feel because I have sculpted, I always know what's around the back of the body or the whatever I'm painting, and it means that I can then, if it's not the right position, I just simply turn it round in space and can redraw it from the back or from a different angle. So firstly, I think the ceramics adds, for me, a really important element to my process, but it also just happens to also, I feel, help with my sense of, when I draw, it's not just a line or an outline of a person. I know the physical state of that thing I'm drawing, because I feel things in 3D rather than 2D.
Wow.
And the drawing is also always straight from my subconscious, but it's a quick access to it.
Yes.
So before I start on a painting, or sometimes afterwards, I can really quickly draw lots of images that then expand. And the painting is just my key. That is my real focus, because colour and working on a canvas is just how I work things out. I really discover things about myself and the subject matter literally on the canvas when I'm painting. So I never preempt them, I don't draw them out before. I might draw lots of things that might come into them, but never the composition itself. So the drawing is again both a tool to accessing the imagery, but the painting remains my, at my heart. That's where my heart and soul go, and I feel that that's my media.
Yeah, that's amazing, beautiful work. Thank you. Where do you hope to go next with the work?
Oh, that's also such a great question. I feel like this show, which has something like 27 paintings in and sculptures and drawings, has meant so much to me that I can now see this body of work in its entirety, and I've had time to reflect and think about them as a group and take on board the reactions from the visitors who I've had such wonderful conversations with, and I really appreciate them coming to see it. But it has really helped me see that what's happening is that people are coming in and being immersed in the world that I've sort of created. And I hadn't really seen that in that sense before, but that was repeated. Really, it was a theme of the show that people could see connections between the paintings and what was going on in this other world that I was sort of creating as a whole, and that's been really interesting for me. And I've set aside June for going back to doing some research and development again before I launch myself into a new body of work, actually, which I'm already really excited about. And I'm going to Berlin to do some drawing there and a course which I'm really excited about. And I can feel something new emerging out of having seen this body of work and sort of, okay, I've done that, it's sort of a new beginning. A new chapter will start. Yeah. And it's been really cathartic for me, actually.
Yeah. It's beautiful. This exhibition looks amazing, and I'm so happy and honored to see your work coming all together in the same space. It's very impressive. Thank you for that. And maybe the last question would be, what does having a solo showing in London and working with curator Monica Mardare means to you?
That's a lovely question too. Well, it means a lot because, loads of reasons. I just feel it has been an extraordinary, timely event because I was just feeling that I needed something right now, and then out of the blue, this wonderful opportunity that you've offered me just landed at exactly the right moment. And I was a little bit hesitant to start with, but it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful working with you, Monica.
Thank you.
But also, the space has been amazing. It's such an opportunity to show the work all together.
Yes.
Extraordinary. And I just am ready to kind of take the work out to the world, and people have seen it who would never have, people have come and I've had such wonderful feedback. I feel, quite emotional about it, actually. So it has really meant a lot for me. It's been timely and really good in so many different ways. So thank you.
Yeah.
It worked out really well, and I'm very happy with the show. It's been great to work with you. It's been a great experience.
And thank you for accepting.
So,
Right, thank you very much.